quite care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up.
Alright people, it's the Game Thoughts. It is time to talk about Outerworlds 2. I am completely and utterly on the fence with this. I'm absolutely not a fan of the art style. I don't mind the tone at all. I love the deep mechanics. I love that it's going to have full-on backgrounds. You can melee or have their weird-looking guns, which will go into how much I can't stand the way the guns look in a minute. I don't really mind a smart aleck, you know, making fun of things tone, as long as we got some serious aspect to it as well. Now, I played probably about, 10 to 20 hours of the original Outer Worlds. Completely disappointed by the combat for that one. Once again, I did not like any of the art style of it. Even the color schemes that they were using, I just could not stand. That being said, put 20 hours into it, so something grabbed me, right? It definitely did have some interesting dialogue. The way you could interact with the characters is super deep. They're saying for this one in particular, they went even further back in the pocket, back to their Fallout New Vegas days, which they're probably just dropping buzzwords. But that being said, we know New Vegas was one of the most in-depth, choice-based RPGs from a Western studio we've ever gotten. So if they're really going to go and be doing that, I'm excited on that aspect of it. But my thought process here is that enough for us to, one, spend $70 or $80 on a game? I don't think so. I definitely don't think this is going to be worth that. But at the same time, if they're going in depth and I can really be the character I want to be, down to the point where they said your companions and stuff can get mad at you to the point of fighting to the death, which could be interesting. There's factions and all that kind of stuff that you would want from an RPG. But it just looks so stupid. Like, it just looks dumb. And I don't know who this art style is necessarily for. And yeah, I guess they're doubling down on the doofiness and on like the style that they made in the original. But if anything, they should have got away from it. The things that I have seen that I'm even interested in have all pretty much been melee weapons. I saw one triple barrel shotgun that looks pretty regular that I enjoyed. I just, something about the aesthetic of the overall thing just bothers me. But then I look at the mechanics that they're talking about, and then they say they're going to have this radio system that's dynamic, that's going to be interacting, or reacting, I should say, with your decisions and what you do. And each of the different DJs for the radio stations, for the factions, are going to have different things to say based on what you're doing. All of that's very interesting to me. I absolutely love when I'm just part of what's going on in the world, and it's actually breathing and living around me. That being said, I've been pretty much disappointed by everything that Obsidian has done since Fallout New Vegas. My personal favorite Fallout is 3. I am a big, huge Skyrim fan. I love Bethesda myself, even though they have done plenty of bad over the last little while. I actually really enjoyed Starfield, and I could romance my companions in that one. Now, of course, it's not like Baldur's Gate. It's not like what we want. But it is something to think about. I don't even know what the companions are looking like or who they are or whatever. I think we see two of them in this little gameplay footage. Got a Judge Dredd looking dude and some black guy that's like he's probably a space pirate, who knows. But anyway, don't want to romance them. I like girls. But thing is, if you're going to have companions, you should have that going on in the game too. And also, if we're going to have companions, I should be able to play co-op. I don't want anything to be watered down because of that. That's just my own thing. Now, we do got the character creator. That'll be cool. But the character creator from their last project, whatever that was, Avowed, I don't want barnacles on my face. And all of them looked pretty damn stupid, to be honest. And I think overall, that's my biggest thing I keep on coming back to, is it just looks doofy. It looks silly. It looks like a bad cartoon. The systems and everything, though, have my interest. So, like I said, I don't think it'll be worth that $70 price tag. And I just previously made the Xbox video talking about Game Pass and how I've had Game Pass without fail since it dropped. but now I've actually canceled it. But this is a perfect example of a game that would be worth $30 no matter what, but I would not ever justify the full price for it. So there's one thing. I am very aware I'm more picky about art styles and stuff like that than a lot of people, and, gun designs, weapon design, all that kind of stuff, aesthetic. It just really matters to me because it keeps me in the world more. Now, I'm not necessarily even saying that the tone and everything and the style and the art doesn't fit together. It's just not really all clicking for me. That being said, I'm all for playing something as a comedy if that's how it's supposed to be. But I like to have a little bit of grain, a little bit of brutality, a little bit of dark, twisted stuff with my fantasy RPGs, space RPGs, whatever you want to call it. Always a little rough around the edges. Now, yeah, I know there's the sarcastic tone. We're going to be murdering people for money and stuff like that. We'll see what's up with it. But I really just don't know if I actually want to play this one or if it's just one of those things where it's the new RPG, so I want to see what's up with it. But I will say I'm kind of disappointed that this is the big RPG for the winter time. But we've gotten more RPGs than we know what to deal with in the last 5 to 10 years. We've gotten some of the better games we've ever gotten, honestly, with some of them. Not from Western studios, though. Where the hell is Elder Scrolls 6? Alright, y'all. This has been the Game Thoughts. Thoughts, some opinions, trolls, strategy. By the way, none of this was my gameplay. I haven't touched the game yet. That was all IGN. That's why it was trash. I shoot better than that. I don't know if we'll have the game or not. If we do, you get a full review on it. We'll definitely be streaming it if so. See if Prague wants to play it. And, I'm all for building a character. Having my own character is one of my favorite things. It makes me look past a lot of stuff. I really like deep mechanics. The radio thing has me very interested. Choice-based games have me very interested at all times. So, it has all of the ingredients. It's just the style. It's just weird. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the show. We got plenty of Battlefield up on the channel for you. We got Arc Raiders coming soon. Daily shorts. Do reaction videos like this. Streaming wise, try to do at least 3 streams a week. That is the spiel. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.